It's always a pleasure to be interviewing the Soul Assassin. How are you feeling tonight, Kevin?
I feel good, real good.
Here we are, several co-main events later. You are now the main event of Lion Fight 16 during International Fight Week on the 4th of July. What are your thoughts about that?
Oh, it's amazing. I've been wanting to fight Michael for a really long time. He's a really exciting fighter. It's real similar to myself. Just the fact that it is on July 4th, it is for a world title, it is UFC Fight Week, it's all these other things added onto it. It's just going to make it that much better than it already would be by itself. So it's going to be exciting.
So this is the fight that you've been wanting. What do you know about Michael Thompson, the fighter?
I've been watching him fight for quite a few years now. When I signed with Lion Fight, they asked me who I wanted to fight, who my top 5 people were, and he was one of the first few people I mentioned. He's very exciting, likes to go forward, likes to push the pace, likes to use his hands, good boxing, very similar to myself. It's like looking in a mirror almost, and I've been waiting since I started to get into a fight with someone that's like me in there, and it took 12 years, but I think I finally found the right guy.
So wait, it's like looking in the mirror once you go toe-to-toe with Michael Thompson. So how do you prepare for a fight like that?
I don't know. I just do what I do and train my best. I go out there and I can just fight the way I want to fight, the way I know how to fight. I know he's going to bring the best out of me, and I'm going to bring the best out of him. So it's going to be great.
And the Soul Assassin, on the side note, how much sleep did you get last night, being the nocturnal person that you are? And was it good enough sleep?
It's funny. I hardly ever sleep while I'm training. As soon as the fight comes, I can start sleeping, and then as soon as the fight's over, I'm like a zombie. All I do is sleep. So I actually slept really good. Yeah.
And of course, you're called the Soul Assassin for a reason. Our interviews always last like forever. And here we are in July, just like my first interview with you last July. You're about to celebrate a birthday in a couple weeks.
Yeah, 34th?
35th.
No.
34th.
I don't know. What year is it? 94? 34. Yeah. July 27th is my birthday. This would be a really nice present, getting that world title, but I'm looking forward to it.
Among all of the other line fight fighters, I'm talking about Zach Bonnell, Brian Cuba, Edgar Frias, Gaston Bolanos. If it's one thing, they're looking forward to being part of Line Fight 16, but they're also looking forward to watching you fight. What are your thoughts about that?
I feel very honored, I get just as excited watching guys like that fight, so for them to be excited and be on a card with me, I've never felt any different than any of those other guys coming up, just somebody out there trying to do their best, put on exciting fights. I just happen to be in a higher level, but I don't think I'm in any different place than them, so I feel just as honored to be on a card with them.
You are as passionate being a fighter as you are as a coach. 34th birthday this year. When is it going to be that it's just going to be Coach Kevin and the fighting career will be second to being a coach?
I think I'm always going to fight in some manner or another. Obviously, as the years go on, I'll fight a little less and coach a little more. But I think it'll always be like a more of a transitional thing than I'm just done. Unless, obviously, if something happens. But I can never pick a date, pick a time. I love fighting. My body's healthy. I'm going to do it as long as I love it and I'm healthy. So we'll see.
So Michael describes this super lightweight title as an all-out war. How would you describe it, being the main event of Lion Fight 16?
The exact same way. All-out war, Like I said, I think we're both going in there for the same thing, with the same kind of mentality, the same kind of heart and desire. And it's going to be head-to-head and see who can dig the deepest and push the furthest.
And what else are you up to for the rest of 2014, aside from a big 34th birthday party?
I don't know. Obviously, Lion Fight, see what they have to say. I definitely think I'll be fighting at least 1 or 2 more times before the year is done. I'm forcing myself out of the gym for a change for a week.
Wow, a whole week!
A whole week. I know, that's like forever for me. I took a day off in between this last fight and this one, so I could use a break, and we'll see what happens after that.
The Soul Assassin, your fans are always watching. It's time to invite them to go watch fights and fireworks at Lion Fight 16 tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys are not going to want to miss this one, especially my fight, but the whole card. It's going to be fireworks. You will not be disappointed. To make sure you tune in.
The Soul Assassin, best of luck to you and see you tomorrow. I'm Chinga Andrade reporting for Lion Fight 16.